Hello everyone, this is TheFoxfiend, and welcome to episode 8 of the Direwolf20 mod pack. And today, I'm thinking about getting into witchery, because recently I ended up getting this Crimson Rites, and I right-clicked with it, and I got a little bit of warp. So I'm thinking, I want to know what that is. So, without any further ado, if I get a little bit of iron here, let's see, I believe I need 2 of these iron caps, from what I saw in the, TMI, no, NEI. In NEI, you need 2 iron caps and any sort of wood stick to get an iron cap wand. Now, from what I understand, with a wand, if you right click a bookshelf, it turns into a thaumaturge. And so, wow, that's a lot of tabs. Okay. Let's put some magic. Warp, flux, and all things bad. Warp. Many believe man was not meant to meddle with magic, and nothing gives more credit to this than the experience of warp. Researching for forbidden magics or crafting objects of questionable nature tends to distort the thaumaturge's view of reality, twisting both their minds and their bodies. This effect is called warp. Okay. For a long time, there's no permanent warp once it's gained, and the thaumaturge chooses to remain dangerous. Offensive. Facing physical pain or hallucinations. These are more than merely mental, though, as the visions sometimes impart useful knowledge or seeming hallucinations prove to be frightening or real. Okay. Influx. If warp is the mental manifestation of magic gone wrong, then flux is its physical manifestation. Okay. Can manifest in 3 ways: a liquid, a gas, and a physical malady. First 2 manifestations are considered annoyances by most thaumaturges and is often a result of wasteful use of magic. It is not particularly hard to clean up, but coming into contact with it often causes the 3rd manifestation, flux flu. Flux flu is not particularly dangerous, but while thaumaturge is suffering from it, he finds it difficult to focus V, which often leads to increased V usage to get something done. Okay, that's good to know. So, I really do not know much about Thauncraft and exactly where to start, but I see we have basic info, thaumaturgy, alchemy, artifice, golemancy, traheromagy, okay, thaumic tinkering, thaumic esoterica, and AOBD. Okay. Now, from what I've seen, there is another type of, and there's another tab that's missing that unlocks after you get a certain amount of warp. Crimson Cult, Forbidden Knowledge, Moderate. I see. So I currently got a moderate amount of warp. Precious books, strange, inspiring, and teachable script, but what you do understand offers some strange insights into the goals of the Crimson Cult. I got it. One thing to note is that on second. Let me get outside where I can see my waypoints, because I seem to be not seeing one right now. Let's see. One over there. Eldritch Obelisk. I came across one of those, and there were guys guarding it, and one of them dropped the Crimson Rites. So I did not intend for this episode to be full of me just reading things, but I do have a lot that I need to learn. It looks like there's several things that are already unlocked I'm gonna have to read about, but it looks like, let's see, Thaumaturge. Okay, this is how to make it. So there's research and knowledge fragments. Research. Before you can build most thaumaturgical items and blocks, you first need to discover how to do so. There are several steps in this process. 1. Exploring the world and examining blocks, items, and creatures with the thermometer. Okay. 2. Taking the research points you gathered from the first step and expanding your aspect knowledge with the research table. Okay. Using the aspects you know and then 3. Using the aspects you know and discovering practical knowledge and recipes with the research table. Okay. 1. Exploration. You cannot perform research without research points, and the best way to... let's see... thermometer. Workbench. Okay. So a couple of shards, a couple of gold ingots, and a glass. In the arcane workbench. Where's... Alright. Oh. Workbench. Okay. Workbench. Shapeless scribing tools. Okay. Then we have... okay. So... I have no idea what I'm getting myself into here. Alright, let's see if we can find something useful. Let's see. There's the pack, which is not... let's see, plants and trees. Know a little bit about Shimmery, Cinder Pearl, Mana Pod. Okay. Enchantments. Okay, ores, infused stones, and can make crystal clusters, okay, with the different types of shards. And then there's cinnabar, which gives you quicksilver, and amber, which gives you amber. Okay. Ores and nodes. Let's see. Sorry if I've gone a little bit quiet. I'm trying to scan over this a little bit. Okay. Knowledge fragments. Okay. So I happen to have got it. Knowledge fragment. Thaumaturge. Basic 1 craft. Wait. Arcane workbench, can I... Alright. Yeah. I'm going to see... Arcane workbench. Is there a crafting... Okay. Or a work table. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I've already said that already, so... Research table. Maybe I can make a research table. Research. Well, there's research notes, but that's not table. Help. 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 Okay. With that, we have some starting knowledge of Thaumcraft. Great. We'll set that aside for now. Instead, oh yes, there was something I wanted to show you that I've gotten started that will help me get to the point where I don't have chests everywhere. I've got an ME crafting terminal with, if I drop down here, an ME drive with a 64K ME storage cell. I intend to fill this up with 64K ME storage cells and have several of them. And you may have just heard my Skype go off. I need to... So give me just a sec. Okay, I set my Skype to do not disturb. Also, I've got it set up so that so I can convert. Let's see, where did I put them? Yeah, I probably put them in here. Ceres quartz crystals, yes, and pure Ceres quartz crystals. I've got it to where I can go ahead and if I go and pulverize this really fast and using Ceres quartz dust and sand, you can get 2 Ceres quartz seeds. Normally these take like forever and a half to grow. What you do is you go and drop them in water. And usually they take forever and a half, or that's what it seems. So yeah, they've technically started, but they haven't got anything on them. So drop those in. What I've got here are crystal growth accelerators, 4 of them, hooked up, and they use quite a bit of energy. And I've got it set up so that the covered cable here has a switch on it that I can turn on and off to let power and stuff through. By turning it on, these activate, thus accelerating the growth of these. So if we take a look at them now, they're already 10% done, whereas before they were still 0% done. So given just a couple minutes, these will grow into full crystals. And I'll go and get back to this as soon as they've advanced the stage. Okay, they've advanced one stage, not even a minute later, and they advance to this stage once they hit 33%, and they hit one more stage before full growth. So I'll get back to you once they've hit that stage. And they've advanced one more stage. They hit this stage at 66. So now after this, their last stage is to be full grown pure crystals. So I'll go ahead and turn the camera back on as soon as they've reached that point. And finally they've reached full grown crystals. So you can see here they're called pure Cirrus quartz crystal, and at this point we want to turn that off so these aren't draining any more energy. So yeah, sorry about the lack of a lot of content in this episode, but that's pretty much what I've gotten prepared. Oh yeah, another thing to note is that I've gone ahead and got myself a couple of canisters. Now, one thing I did notice is that it does add to how many hearts you have when you're morphed. But when you morph back into human, instead of gaining all your hearts back right away, you actually have to heal them back. So it's a bonus, but at the same time, it's okay. I guess it's okay. I'm willing to let it heal back. And so right now I've got 2 extra hearts. Well, this is the TheFoxfiend, and signing off. Have a good day, and thanks for watching. If you have information about Thaumcraft or suggestions for what I should do it in future episodes, please let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to continue trying to learn more about my Thaumcraft, and I'm going to work on automation with this ME stuff, because it is really cool, but it's going to take a little bit of time to learn. So with that, adios, comment, leave a like, subscribe, whatever. Have a good day.